of the Lord be with you. A warm welcome to PCGTV News. This bulletin is live from our studio, Church House, Osu, Accra. In the headlines, Moderator of the General Assembly reaffirms Presbyterian Church of Ghana's commitment to quality health care at SID Development and Social Services Consultation. Presbyterian Church of Ghana reaffirms commitment to environmental stewardship at SID DSS consultation. And also, government recognizes Presbyterian Church's partnership in promoting quality health care. Many thanks for staying with us. I am Georgette Amane. The news in details continues after the break. Welcome back from the break. Now, the news in details. The moderator of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Right Reverend Dr. Abraham Nano-Parekwache, has reaffirmed the church's unwavering commitment to promoting quality healthcare delivery across the nation. Addressing participants at the ongoing SID Department of Development and Social Services DSS consultation held at the Presbyterian Women's Center, Abokobi, the moderator emphasized that healthcare remains a central pillar of the church's mission of holistic transformation. He noted that the Presbyterian Church of Ghana continues to demonstrate its dedication to improving lives through its network of hospitals, clinics, health training institutions, and medical outreach programs that reach underserved communities across the country. The Presbyterian Church of Ghana has, since its inception, seen healthcare as a ministry of compassion and service. Right Reverend Dr. Oparekwache said, "We will continue to strengthen our health institutions, empower our staff, and expand access to quality care, especially in deprived areas."
I'm glad to say that since the inception of this consultation forum in 2019, it has generated a healthy competition among the 4 area health services as well as the individual institutions. Each area and each institution strives to outclass the others in their performance. This is shown in the presentations that they make at this forum. It is insightful to note at this point that the presence of the ministers of health or their representatives at the forum has strengthened the relationship between the Ministry of Health and the Presbyterian Health Service, and indeed the church in general. It has brought us numerous benefits to our church's health service in the areas of building, infrastructure, and acquisition of equipment. I will just mention one major benefit that has come to us in recent times. Following one of such consultations, a new Presbyterian hospital was unveiled and dedicated at Ebri to the glory of God. This was our health center that had been upgraded to a municipal hospital in the Ekwapim South municipality with support from the central government. And representative of the Honorable Minister, we are grateful to the ministry for playing a major role in accomplishing these feats. On equipment, with support from the ministry, our hospitals at Donkokrom, Agogo, and Doma have new digital X-ray machines. Other equipment supplied to our health institutions include laundry machines, ultrasound machines, and polymerase chain reaction machines for various tests, including COVID-19.
He also commended the Department of Development and Social Services for its leadership in integrating healthcare, education, and social development as part of the church's holistic mission, urging all departments to maintain synergy in advancing the church's social mandate.
I want to express gratitude to you, the Honorable Minister and the Executive Director of CHAG, for your immense support to the church. As I accept the invitation to chair this occasion, I think of the founders of this, our great church, who had the vision of providing both the spiritual and physical needs as well as the social needs of our people, which have continued to this day. The provision of these needs in the areas of relief services and development, health, agriculture, and education form the social witness part of the holistic mission being operated by the church. A Christian church like ours in a developing country cannot do mission without social service. And so I want to comment on social service as mission. For instance, the schools were initiated by the church to create space for young people to be nurtured in a formal environment in the ways of God. When we drill boreholes, we do this not just because we want to provide water, but to tell of the love of God and to show that Jesus is the living water. Our mission to society is to meet its needs holistically. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, our mission is anchored around what is usually described as the four witnesses, as Christ commanded us to go and be. These thematic areas are the spiritual witness of the church, the moral witness of the church, the environmental witness of the church, and the social witness. The spiritual witness is evident in the number of Christ-centered congregations that we have scattered all over the world. In our moral witness, we teach people to live disciplined lives, as captured in what has become known all over the country as Presbyterian discipline. In our environmental witness, we go out to teach people to live in clean environments and to take care of God's creation. So every now and then you see us advocating for tree planting, for cleaning our communities, and against illegal mining.
The ongoing SID DSS consultation themed Celebrating Our Heritage, Building on the Foundation Already Laid, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11, has brought together directors, coordinators, and stakeholders from across the Presbyterian health and development sector to review progress and chart the way forward for sustainable impact. Now, the Department of Development and Social Services, DSS of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, held its SID consultation at the Presbyterian Women's Center, Abokobi, from 6th to 10th October 2025, under the theme, Celebrating Our Heritage, Building on the Foundation Already Laid, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11. The consultation brought together directors, coordinators, and representatives from across the country to deliberate on the church's social development agenda and evaluate ongoing initiatives aimed at promoting holistic growth within communities. In her keynote address, Mrs. Rebecca Teiko Saba, National Director of DSS, highlighted the urgent need for collective action against the destructive effects of illegal mining, also known as galamsey, which continues to threaten the environment, water bodies, and livelihoods. She lamented the devastating social and ecological consequences of galamsey, calling on both the church and society to take responsibility for safeguarding creation as stewards of God's handiwork. As a church, we cannot remain silent while God's creation is being destroyed, she said. We must stand firm in our advocacy, education, and community engagement to restore and protect the environment.
It gives me much pleasure to welcome you all to this very important event, the SID National Development and Social Services Consultation. This is an annual event that brings together the boards and committees, coordinators, managers, and key staff of all the 3 units under DSS. That is, the Presbyterian Agriculture Services, the Presbyterian Health Services, and the Presbyterian Relief Services and Development, as well as our entrepreneurship portfolio. It also brings together all our presbytery directors, DSS directors, from our 19 local and 2 foreign presbyteries. This meeting provides an avenue for sharing our successes and learnings over the year. The principal aim, however, is to update the principal officers or the trustees of the church, that is, the moderator and the clerk, on progress of work, successes, and challenges encountered on the mandate that they have given to us to execute under the department. Papa Moderator, sir, the theme for the 2025 event is celebrating our heritage, building on the foundation already laid. And this is on all fours with the PCG's 2026 ecclesiastical theme. In planning for this event, we found the theme was apt, as social services, that is, agriculture, health, and women empowerment programs have always been an integral part and foundation of the building blocks of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana since its inception in 1828. The pioneering roles of Dr. Fish in Com Ebri, Carl Reiters, and Reverend A.P. van der Broek in setting up agric stations in Tamale and Garu, and the role of indigenous Ghanaians in Osu, Abokobi, Enum, Ekropon, and others speak to the integral role of social services as the bulwark of the Presbyterian heritage. Beloved gathered here, as we celebrate our heritage, we must also face the challenges that threaten the very foundation upon which we build. One of the gravest threats to our nation today is the destruction of our environment through illegal mining, also known as galamsey. Our rivers, once sources of life and community, have become poisoned. Our farmlands, once fertile, are scarred, and our future, the inheritance of our children, is being stolen in broad daylight. As a church that was among the first to introduce environmental stewardship to Ghana through our missions and schools, we cannot be silent. The DSS must once again rise to its prophetic duty to defend God's creation, for the earth is the Lord's and we are only stewards. In 2023, Papa Moderator, together with the Young People's Guild, we organized a demonstration on Stop Galamsey in Achim Wenchi in the West Achim Presbytery to bring light to this plight. This was followed by a Red Sunday, where all the youth in all our churches wore red to symbolize our anger, and read a statement from Papa Moderator speaking against illegal mining. The DSS is able and willing to continue to lead the PCG in prophetic advocacy in this regard. Through our developments and social services structures, we are able to lead in reforestation, which we are already doing, water body restoration, and livelihood diversification, planting not only trees, but hope in devastated communities.
Mrs. Saba reaffirmed the department's commitment to collaborating with national and local stakeholders in the ongoing fight against illegal mining. She also urged Presbyterians to lead by example through sustainable practices, responsible resource use, and environmental education in their communities. The DSS consultation served as a platform for reflection and recommitment to the Presbyterian Church's long-standing mission of transforming society through faith-driven development, focusing on environmental care, social justice, and community empowerment. Now, the Director of Technical Coordination at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Hafiz Adam, has commended the Presbyterian Church of Ghana for its outstanding and sustained contribution to healthcare delivery in Ghana. Speaking at the Department of Development and Social Services consultation of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, held at the Presbyterian Women's Center, Abokobi. Dr. Adam lauded the church for complementing government efforts in the health sector through the establishment and management of hospitals, clinics, and health training institutions across the country. He described the church's healthcare mission as a vital partner in achieving universal health coverage, emphasizing that the Presbyterian Church of Ghana's network of facilities continues to provide quality, affordable, and accessible care, especially in rural and underserved communities. The Presbyterian Church of Ghana has been a reliable ally in healthcare delivery. Dr. Adam stated, "The ministry recognizes and deeply appreciates your contributions, which align with the government's agenda to ensure equitable access to healthcare for all citizens."
Moderator, this year's theme, celebrating our heritage, building on the foundation already laid, is not only timely, but also profound. And it reminds me of the eternal truth in Psalm 11:3. I read, "If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do?"
Dr. Adam also used the platform to highlight key government initiatives aimed at strengthening the national health system. These include investments in primary healthcare infrastructure, digital health systems, and the continuous training of healthcare professionals to enhance service delivery. He expressed optimism that, with stronger collaboration between faith-based organizations like the Presbyterian Church of Ghana and the government, Ghana's health system would be better equipped to respond to emerging public health challenges. Away from that, the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GNCCI, Accra branch, has signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with an Indian company to deepen bilateral trade and promote innovation-driven growth in Ghana's private sector. The signing took place during the 10th monthly business meeting of the Chamber, held on Wednesday, 8th October 2025, themed Google for Business, Leveraging Digital Tools for Business Growth. The meeting brought together business leaders, entrepreneurs, and industry stakeholders to explore new digital strategies for market expansion and competition. The new GNCCI India partnership aims to facilitate technology transfer, promote industrial collaboration, and provide Ghanaian businesses access to wider international markets. The agreement also includes provisions for training and capacity building. A key highlight of the day was a presentation by Makola Hub, an emerging advertising platform designed to promote businesses and boost visibility in the digital marketplace. The interactive session showcased how Ghanaian businesses can harness online tools to drive brand engagement and sales growth. Participants also had the opportunity to exhibit their products and services, creating a vibrant atmosphere for networking, collaboration, and business-to-business engagement. Speaking at the event, GNCCI representatives emphasized the importance of partnerships like the newly signed MOU in positioning Ghana as a hub for sustainable industrial and technological development. PCGTV covered the event, engaging participants on their expectations and insights into the future of digital transformation in Ghana's business landscape.
Today Wednesday is our monthly meeting of the month. So, like you see and witness it yourself, we have different businesses that makes up the membership of the chamber. So this is the time that we brainstorm, and then business comes out with what their challenges are and how best we could advocate to help them, because some of the challenges go beyond individual firms and companies. That's why they've joined the association as a chamber, so that collectively, we take it out with appropriate authority for it to be addressed, for their business to be firm on the ground and growing. But once their businesses are doing well, that means the country and the economy is doing well to the benefit of each and every one. Because if companies are doing well, that's why they will be in a good position to pay their taxes and also expand the economy through job creation.
The news continues after the break. Welcome back from the break. Presbyterian basic schools in Suhum and Konongo have launched their 2025 Education Week celebrations with colorful route marches, singing, and community activities aimed at promoting education and celebrating the church's enduring commitment to academic excellence in Ghana. At Suhum, the Presbyterian Model Cluster of schools, comprising the KG, Primary, and JHS departments, commenced their celebration on Monday, 6 October 2025, under the theme, Celebrating Our Heritage, Persistence in Mission, the Role of Our Leader. The events began with KG 1 and 2 pupils joyfully parading around the church and school premises, while the primary and JHS departments took their float through the principal streets of the Suhum municipality, attracting admiration from residents. The march was filled with singing, dancing, and placards bearing inspiring messages such as education is the key to success, the role of stakeholders in education, and Presbyterian discipline, our core value. The float aimed to raise awareness about the value of education and to encourage parents to enroll their children in school. As part of the week's celebration, the school has outlined several engaging activities, including a cleanup exercise, Bible quiz, and skills training, all designed to foster moral values, community spirit, and practical learning among pupils. Meanwhile, at Konongo, the Presbyterian Model A and B schools also kicked off their Education Week celebration on the same day with a lively route march through the principal streets of Konongo. Led by the head teacher, Mr. Kwejo Abuaje Otre, the float was filled with excitement and color as pupils, teachers, and community members sang, danced, and waved placards carrying messages on the importance of education and leadership. Mr. Otre called on all stakeholders, parents, church leaders, and community members to support the school's efforts in improving education in their localities. He emphasized the importance of collaboration in achieving educational excellence and reaffirmed the school's commitment to nurturing discipline and knowledgeable students grounded in Presbyterian values.
Education Week Ashasian, Tikonongo Presby Model A and a Model B, and a route march to commemorate the 2025 Education Week celebration. It is on the theme celebrating our heritage, persisting in mission, the role of the leaders in our schools. We are expecting that as leaders, we are talking about the local managers, we are talking about teachers, we are talking about health teachers, we are talking about school prefects, how we can all come together to help improve our educational sector, our educational system in our schools. And in this week, what we are trying to do is that we are allowing the children to also exhibit their own skills. As we are talking about our creativity in our learning, we are also allowing the children to also create their own skills. So today we are doing cleanup exercise after the road march. So we are at the chapel, cleaning the chapel. After that, we will go to the various corners of the school compound to also tidy the place to make the week a very success. We thank you all for your support. Amen.
Both celebrations highlight the Presbyterian Church of Ghana's strong focus on holistic education, combining academic excellence with moral discipline and community service. is where we end the PCGTV news. We are grateful for your time with us today. My name is Georgette Anane. Do have a great day and enjoy the rest of our programs.